Warzone cheaters still ruining the game?
Is he cheating?
Today, we put it to the test by hunting them out and seeing just how bad things really are.
I told you.
There was just no question about it. We are on the hunt to see if cheating in Warzone has gotten better. So how do you do that? You go to where all the cheaters go. All these cheating streamers. I'm gonna dive over here, basically is what I'm saying. Hello, am in search of cheaters. Anyone cheating over in this area? You look like a cheater. You little hacker boy. Who's cheating in here? The door's still locked. Hey, buddy. Could you unlock the door for me real quick? Bud? Yeah, look, here's the big deal. We did a video recently where we dove in and we spectated some random players. And the goal was to see if we could find some people cheating. Fortunately, we just did. The man, the myth, the legend, Beastly himself, that cheating son of a gun. No, this is a streamer over on Kick. Actually an incredible dude. I, back in the day, talked mad smack to this guy every time I'd run into him and fight him. And he was always incredibly kind to the point where I had to apologize one day because I was like, brother, my bad. My bad. He's a great dude. So I'm excited to see how this goes. But I think the big thing is there's been a big push with Black Ops 7 to address the cheating situation. We've got TPM officially in, which that was a weird,
right?
You know what I'm saying? It's officially in there, and the thing about it is that a lot of people do not believe that it's working. I have not ran into a single confirmed cheater in Black Ops 7. Now take that as you might. Expel, you shill. How dare you? I run into cheaters all the time. No, you just suck at the game. Hey there, Redditor Expel here. Just wanted to remind you to hit that subscribe button so that you can get in before 500K. Also, if you're in the market for a controller, go to expel.gg. I love you so much. Enjoy the video. Look, I know, it hurts your little heart. Look, whoa, watch the lane. All right, hold on. There is no way this guy dies, right? No way. A level 55, by the way, named Richie Clutch. 1 elimination. Well, I was gonna mute up there for the voices in the game, but that is crazy. Wow. Now the cool thing is I guess we're gonna see people that are always having specialists, so maybe we get to see how people play with that. But realistically, Warzone doesn't have TPM in the game yet. I've not ran into a single cheater in Black Ops 7. They are knocking out, from what I understand, around 97% of cheaters before they even get to press the button to get into the game. And then that extra 1% is within 2 minutes of being in a game, I believe. I'll have to check the exact numbers. This guy gets slammed. Hey, buddy. No way he made it out of that. What the hell? Yeah, so there's quite a few people that are kind of upset about what they're saying, but at the end of the day, I think it really comes down to whether or not it is working. So here's the latest update on the anti-cheat for the Black Ops 7 beta. 97% of cheaters banned within 30 minutes of signing in. More cheater providers have been taken down, with many providers saying their cheats are unusable. Holy. And less than 1% of cheaters got into a match and were removed within minutes. That is crazy. That is crazy. It's such a big deal, and I don't think a lot of people are really going to believe this at the end of the day. And I'm not saying that Activision has given us a reason to believe everything they say. But what I really wanted to compare was the differences between... By the way, this guy's pretty decent now that he's got his guns, but he is reliant upon that aim assist. What I wanted to see is the difference between Warzone and Black Ops 7. Right? Because Warzone doesn't have that TPM. It doesn't have it in it yet. It's not required, but with the Black Ops 7 update, it will be required. So, since it's not there, how often are we going to run into people that are cheating? To me, it seems like, you know, I land into the area that has the streamers and stuff like that are going for the specialist. Maybe they're going to be little psychopaths and actually be cheating. But I know a lot of people want to believe that all streamers are cheating. At the end of the day, it's very few and far between. It's usually the people that are wannabes. I know it hurts. I know people don't want to hear it, but that's the reality of it. And whether you believe it or not is entirely up to you. I mean, you've probably gotten brain rotted by Call of Shame, who's now changed his channel into something wild. But look, to each their own is what I'm going to say. I'm going to tell you my opinion. If you don't like it, fuck off. I really like it. Really, I mean, obviously don't. I'm just kidding. But my point is if it really upsets you that much to where you feel like you got to be hateful about it, it is what it is, dude. I really don't care. I just want to share my experience with you. So playing with Pipe, yesterday I was playing for Expel Plus. We didn't run into anybody that was cheating. We ran into some weird stuff. I reported one guy, not based on whether or not they were or weren't cheating. I couldn't tell, and when I can't tell, I'm going to hit that report button because it seems pretty dumb and unfair to the players in the future. If I see something weird in a kill cam, like really, really weird, like that isn't physically possible, I feel like I have to report it. But the issue is there's so many issues with the kill cams that you just never know. Right. At the end of the day, you just never know. Mufasa disconnected, which is the guy he killed in that smoke. Oh my God, there was a guy sitting behind the door. All right, so Counseled Cow in a bit of a pickle here. In a bit of a pickle. I think Richie might be the guy, dude. I think Richie might be the guy. We got Richie Clutch, hashtag 1222572 is his name. Wow. Now, I do want to get some questions and concerns out there in the comments. You know, how are we feeling about the Black Ops 7 beta? Are there any questions that I can answer for you from things that I've learned, maybe from going to Call of Duty Next and stuff like that? Make sure to drop that in a question down below. I do tend to go through and read all of them, but I usually try and respond to the things that a lot of people say in like a future video. So make sure that you come back. If you do leave a question, I may respond to your question in a video like this in the future where we discuss this. It is a lot to type a lot of this out. And so when I'm getting thousands of comments a day, it tends to get a little bit overwhelming. If I respond to every comment instead of just like reading every comment, I'm getting my ass kicked. So what I kind of do now is, because we get so many comments, is I try to go through and see how often people are saying things that are really common. And if something's very niche, I'll try to respond to it. But, you know, I can only do so much. There's only so many hours in the day. I have a wife that I want to spend my time with outside of Call of Duty content. So 5 eliminations right now. This guy clearly not cheating. Pretty decent player. He is the guy that took out Beastly. A little disappointed in that. I was very excited because we got a streamer off rip. Would have been a great way to start it. And Beastly, an incredible player. Whipped my ass numerous times across the board. So would have been cool to actually see that, but to see him over Chow kind of falls into that streamer mindset, and it's nothing against him. But as a streamer, as a creator, what you want to do is you want to push into these gunfights and get as many eliminations as you physically can, right? For the sake of the video, you want to fight somebody, get the kill. Fight somebody, get the kill. Fight somebody, get the kill. You want to engage in as many fights as you can to keep your video interesting. So a lot of that comes down to, all right, well, I'm just going to play and I'm going to ego everything. And if I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. But when you're streaming, it's not that big of a deal. For me, where I don't have as much time in the day anymore, I'm making an hour-long video for main channel. I'm making a 45, technically I'm doing like an hour and 15 minutes for main channel, 45-minute video to 50-minute video for Expel Plus. This guy's down below. You got to know, you've got 2 impact grenades. You're going to get sniped if you don't drop soon. 1 impact grenade. 2 impact grenade. What a waste. You threw it in the exact same spot as if he was just going to run toward it after you threw the first one. He's sitting right behind that. You can see the footsteps led backwards right there. Perfect. He's got good shots. You chow off of that unless you're an absolute ignoramus. A nincompoop, if you will. Are you on the crack pipe? What's happening? You been doing the crank lately? Switch guns? What is happening? Seriously, what's going on?
You're losing ground. Moving.
He's on his left, too. These don't work for spectators, by the way. So no guarantees that we see it. This guy stinks! Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Given, if you will. God-given. That's who we've got now, ladies and gentlemen. The man, the myth, the legend, God-given himself. Grab that specialist. First kill of the game, by the way. First kill of the game. Guarantee dies immediately. Unless the other guy's somehow worse. He's gonna die. He's gonna... Oh my goodness. He's got an FJX. What was his other gun? How are we living in this timeline right now? Please. You can see his gun. He missed. He's got an FFAR.
Breakdown's over.
No. Yes. 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 Go! Go! I'm losing my mind! I'm losing my mind! Get a selfie? Yes. Pop a UAV? Of course. UAV is not going to pop up for us. Good shots. This guy sucks. This guy, for being level 417, needs to play against bots or something, bro. This is crazy. Final circle being stadium is going to be insane as well. He just goes for the... I guess the guy ran away because he would know that. But you get an 8 attachment? You get an 8 attachment for far? Is that what he grabbed? He's got a cleaver? Or I don't even know what that is. This is like a handsaw. What the hell, dude? This is goofy. This guy's got 1 kill and it's only because the... Okay, but I'm going to take note here. This is my first game on today. Okay? They may have lowered skill-based matchmaking in the beta, but they did not change it in this. But the way that matchmaking works in this is that you have engagement optimized matchmaking, meaning if it's your first game on, you're going to get a bunch of goofballs, okay? So we're likely looking at... Come on, brother! Oh, he just runs. He just runs. No, just run. Brother. Plate. Pull out your AR. Oh my God, it was Richie. Oh my God, the only kills this guy has is Richie. There is literally no way we are existing in this timeline right now. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing it, brother. What is happening? What the fuck? Oh my God. Okay. We're good. This is... My nipples are hard. It's because it's cold in here, but it's none of your business. All right? I got chills, literally. I don't know if you can see it. It's fine. Don't look at my farmer stand, okay? I don't go outside much. None of your business. Okay, so we already know where the circle's going. I don't know why you're choosing to do this now. I just almost believe it's pointless, you know? Like, that's kind of the thing, is doing these, you cannot do them fast enough unless you have 4 players. So I really don't think that doing these intel contracts are truly good. Are they intels or recons? I don't remember what they call them now. Recon. Okay, these recon contracts are not really helpful. Like, it's definitely better than it was in Urzikstan, don't get me wrong, but still just not that helpful. It's just so rare. He's not gonna hit it. Yeah, he's not gonna hit it, brother. Your only kills are 1 guy. And that 1 guy just happened to ego like a dip doodle, like an absolute goofball. Now, to fold back to what we were talking about earlier, we are still on the hunt for cheaters, all right? At the end of the day, any game can have a cheater. And in fact, we're looking at about a 1% now, I would say. I feel like 1 cheater in pretty much every game, some sort of cheats, whether that's soft cheats like Cronus, which is laughably bad. I don't know if you've ever looked up how a Cronus actually works, but they're incredibly stupid. From my understanding, what you have to do, and I don't own one, but from my understanding, the way that it works is that it constantly wiggles that center dot in this thing right here, that center dot right there. You know what I'm talking about? It constantly wiggles that. Now what that is it's activating rotational aim assist. So it's not giving you more aim assist. It's not giving you like proper cheats, okay? All it's doing is just a background, and it is cheating, to be clear. It is an unfair advantage based on doing something that you are not doing yourself. And any kind of input like that is cheating. But my point is here, all it is doing is just giving you rotational aim assist, which if you continue to move your body, you would get anyway. And by the way, you get more by moving your body than you would simply just shaking that thing on your screen. So if it is not forcing you to wiggle, then it is not helping you as much as it could anyway. So anybody using these Cronuses are a bunch of goofballs. Now, what they can do is they can add in these anti-recoil scripts. So what it is it bases it off of the weapon's recoil. So it can automatically reduce that for you based on the weapon's default recoil. So if you've got like a setup where it's an attachment, and this one I have seen a video of because they get recommended as like ads on YouTube, which is super annoying. And I'm like, what is this? So I click on it and it shows this guy. What he does is he'll like shoot, and then the thing will memorize what it does, and then he activates it for that specific weapon. So if you're going to use a weapon, and I probably shouldn't be telling you how this works. I don't know if I'm going to get my ass whipped, but it'll like reduce that. Now, at the end of the day, these devices can be detected. Okay. Now they will slowly but surely, you know, get undetected because the developers of the tools will like fix it, but they will get you detected and you will get banned. Like, just like any other cheat. Now, I'm pretty sure with the upcoming TPM, it does affect it. I'm not 100%. Hey, don't quote me on that. I'm not 100%, but I'm hoping that that is the case, and that we stop seeing Cronuses as well. We may actually be pushing toward a world where cheating is nearly impossible. And I've mentioned this in the past with some of these videos, but a lot of people like to bring up, oh, what about a DMA? And a lot of people ask me, Expel, what's a DMA? Okay, so DMA stands for direct memory access. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. But basically what it is it plugs into, hold on. What is DMA? Yeah, direct memory access. And how it works is that it's a DMA card and it'll plug into a separate system. So if you got two PCs, you can use a DMA. So that's why people like to say streamers use it. But in reality, no. Like, no. First of all, like you likely won't have enough PCIe slots if you have a capture card in your computer, because it doesn't work as a capture card necessarily, but it does work as something that allows you to rip the like information coming from the game and access that so it'll overlay onto your monitor, right? So you can like cheat like that. From what I understand, I believe you can use it somehow to aimbot, but I don't know enough about it at that point. I just know that it's incredibly dumb whenever people try to mention that, because technically what the game does is when you send information to the server, the game like receives that information back. It understands the position of every single person in the lobby, right? And it can utilize that information to say give you wall hacks, where it's like every time it pings to the server, which is constantly, it is sending you back information for your DMA card, which overlays on your monitor. Maybe I'm wrong. That's my understanding of it, but the likelihood of people doing that is so slim, especially when they have a 2 PC setup, because one, most people don't use I don't even know what that other thing is, but it's like most people use a capture card, so they don't have enough spaces in their computer for that, from what I understand. Like it doesn't work that way. So when people are constantly talking about, oh, you got these streamers have DMA cards, it's like, no. No, they definitely do not. It does not make sense. And if they were, unless they are someone that stays like on their own 24/7 and they're never on camera, or they like never show their setup or anything like that, like they'd get caught so fast. Like these things, like it's so easy to figure out. You know what I mean? And it's so easy to catch somebody that is cheating. You really, like, you wouldn't believe it. And I know that like there's gonna be cheaters that hop in the comments and they're like, that never happens. Motherfucker, you get banned constantly. So what are you talking about? You gotta have 12 accounts so that you can hop back in. Stop saying you don't get caught. I see this constantly. So I'm not trying to take up for Call of Duty in any way. I am just trying to say there's a lot of misinformation that's being put out there, and I don't want y'all to fall victim of that misinformation, because it kind of turns you into a dweeb. Because what ends up happening is people start getting hateful with other people that are completely innocent. I've seen it time and time again, bro. Like I had to be a victim of this. Like not the misinformation, but being called a cheater and stuff like that. It's happened for years. And I'd love to see us get back to a point where players are being told like, oh, damn, that was a good play. You know, not, oh, damn, you're cheating. You know, that would be really freaking cool. Because there was a time I said this to Huskers. Whenever I saw him at Call of Duty Next, I was like, man, I was looking back at some of your videos from Warzone 1 Verdansk. And I noticed that when the game had first dropped, before people were freaking out about cheaters, you could go to your comments on those videos and they were like, man, thank you so much. This gameplay helped me so much. I learned so much. Like, wow, I can't believe this was a masterclass. Like, you did such an incredible job with this. Like, genuinely thank you for sharing this gameplay. It was insane to read the comments, and everybody was so positive. And you go to the comments from 3 months later, and people are saying, you effing cheater. Oh my God, you're disgusting. Seeing you flick onto targets like that is gross. And it's like, man. And like, it's very clear Huskers isn't cheating, but there's this like group of people that know so little about the game. They're looking at any excuse to feel better about themselves and think that, you know, that you can't be that good. But when you spend 24/7 playing a video game, you're gonna get really good. Like, that's just how it works, you know? So, I don't know, just a thought, just a little share of opinion there, but I hope we get to the point where people are back to it, where it's like, you know, we want to grow, we want to get better at these games. And if we start seeing this shift with skill-based matchmaking, like, by the way, this guy is such a goober. He's gotten 3 kills now officially. But if we start seeing this shift where finally skill-based matchmaking becomes less of an issue, where they're not picking and choosing your matches for you, and you're not forced into a, you know, this bubble where it's like, all right, you have to fight these players if you fought these players, and if you did this, you have to do this. It's just like, there's randomness in the lobbies. You're not fighting only bots, but there's randomness. You're not fighting only good players, but there's randomness. If we start seeing that, then people will want to improve again. And I think that's something we've kind of lost in modern gaming because of stuff like engagement optimized matchmaking, like skill-based matchmaking, stuff that puts a, oh shoot, we're gonna come back and win this, all right? That's the plan. I'm gonna come back in, we're gonna win this thing because we got a jailbreak left side of the screen, okay? That's the plan. I know this guy's here. And he's dog. Honestly, let's see if we can be the guy that dies to this guy at this point. Kind of curious. I'm trying to think, because there should be a guy over here because there was little things over there. But I'd really love to get back to a point where people want to learn, because teaching Call of Duty has been a joy in my life, and people just saying I don't want to get better has really taken that from me, you know? So either way, here we go. We got a Strider 22. What, where are my bullets going, bro? Okay, so let's play it up. My hands are a little cold here. There is no way I actually die to this guy right now.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
No! Ah! I gave him his kill! No! Oh my god, my hands are just so cold from literally sitting here in the freezing cold. My office is so cold right now. Hold on. Let me turn my fan down so we can lock in a little bit. But that's all right. That's all right. I want to see if God Given wins the game anyway. I doubt he's going to, but it would be cool if God Given, we watched him, he gets the win. Anytime today. 4 players remaining. You can see it above my camera. He's got 8 eliminations.
Need cast on my grid.
Cool. Cool. I better be ready for next game, because I got to win that gulag next game. We're going to go back. We're going to do the exact same thing next game. We got a few games of this. The interesting thing is these stadium circles, they can go on for a while, because what ends up happening is that somebody stays up top, somebody stays down below. He doesn't have any stems. I was kind of wishing that I could have gotten like some kind of gun or enough plates to fight. That's why I went for those kills there. But I should have just landed on him and went for it, because nobody else was kind of shooting him there. Don't push into the circle, you absolute goober. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. I tried to lock in. It just didn't work out. So now you see on the circle, this guy, if you look, he's going to be able to head over here so he can stay up top. He doesn't need to check his butt. I don't know what he's doing. Unless I'm missing something and somebody came up. I don't think they did, right? I missed somebody coming up? No, they're down below, brother. Logging in. I always like to check the chat. No. Nobody's saying anything in the chat. So this guy's right here. Oh my god, this guy is terrible. It's actually so upsetting that I lost that gunfight, only because of how bad... Brother, you're gonna have to cross through it. Oh, he didn't get hit by it. That was cool. Okay, he's got the guys right below. Nade out. The nade hits somehow. He double hits? How? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, brother, hit your shots! I don't think this guy's cheating, ladies and gentlemen. We got 2 more of these, so make sure to stick around. We're gonna spectate quite a bit today. We got time. We got time. Lord have mercy. How did I die to this guy? I cannot believe it. I just handed it over to him. That's the issue. That guy died. Oh my god, generic name. Who's the streamer? Who's the streamer? Who? We're gonna check. I'm gonna check in just a second. Generic name 22. I'm pretty sure that means streamer. That's so unfortunate. Let me go check who that is. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I've gone through every single person in this list, and I don't think anybody here. I mean, this guy's a Warzone top 1,000, but I keep looking at like the level 1,000 players, and I'm not seeing any big name. I don't know if I'm crazy here. I'm gonna let y'all see it for a split second, and we're gonna dive into that next game. But this is very weird that I don't know who that was, and it was a streamer. It definitely was someone in streamer mode, because when you go through it, you don't see generic name 22. Is it Blazing TTV? I don't think so. Is it Billy Boy? I don't think it's that guy either. But like going through here, there's like no one. There's no one that I know at the very least. So maybe you saw somebody. Let's go on to the next game. Well, it took about 12 minutes to get into this match because everybody's over on the beta, but we're gonna dive in, okay? We got a guy up top here. He looks like he's ready. That guy's gonna shoot my ass. Hey, everybody. Oh. Hello, what are you doing? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh my god, he's dead. Hello? You have a microphone, mister? No? Well, the goal is, of course, to find somebody decent, but hello? Hello? Kill me.
Throwing smoke.
I'm coming up. I want the world to know. I'll be seeing you, bud. Oh, hey there, mister. My bad. My bad. I'm sorry. All right. Well, we get to spectate Vinyl. He's a record. He's a record breaker because he's vinyl. Vinyl. Record. Vinyl record. Oh. Did you see that? That man just blew somebody up right then, right there. All right. Well, we got Vinyl. It's the Vinyl countdown. Do. Okay. Here we have it. He's got 3 eliminations, a level 1,000 player. The curious in me. The curiosity inside of me. Is that right? Am I saying it right? Am I saying the wrong thing? Am I saying the right thing? What's happening right now? I don't know. I want to see, first of all, Vinyl 403-9480, just in case we need to find that guy later. Level 1,000, HDR, Kilo. First of all, paused for a second, turning his cheats on. Perfect. I actually don't know what he's doing. Is he taking a piss? Thanks for the key cards. All three of them. Hey, GG said no problem. You were busy. What? Busy little bee. Okay. That's good. That was interesting. What the are you kidding me? What am I experiencing right? What did he just do? Bro just whipped out 2 RPGs and shoved it up their asses, bro. This is, I actually really do have to pee. I've drank so much water. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. I keep drinking it. I can't help it. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to the water. To the Henny, dude. That's what I'm addicted to. All right, we got a guy down below him. We've got a guy down below him. He's got a suppressor on his weapon. I wish he'd kind of... Oh, here he goes again. No, he's not doing anything. This guy kind of seems like an asshole. I don't know, man. Kind of seems like an asshole. If you're the kind of person to sit down and type in the middle of the game, and this goes for me, just to be clear, sometimes I do that. I'm an asshole in the game. But if that's what you do, like if you're gonna sit down and type in the middle of the game and be like, you busy little bee, you busy little bee. Thank you so much for the key cards, everybody. I knew that I was just gonna get these things at some point if I just sat up top. Oh, yeah, I'm so happy to be here. I'm gonna sit on top. That's how I imagine this guy speaks, you know? Like, I can't imagine it's anything better than that. It's gotta sound just like that. If he gets sniped again, I'm taking his grandma on a date, dude. Like, I'm gonna ask her out to Chili's. That's how I met my wife, dude. That's how I met my wife. I'm gonna take his grandma on a date to Chili's. Oh, we got a little sniper action here. Get him. Sick him. Sick him. Sick him. This guy sucks. Some people just don't have it, you know? Some people just don't. If he does this and it kills that guy, I take back everything I said. I take back everything I said. I gotta pee so bad, guys. I gotta tinkle so bad. It's not even fun. Not even having a good time right now. I don't know if I'm supposed to pee in the middle of this. Y'all gonna judge me? I'll tell you what. Y'all don't leave. Y'all stick around. I'll be right back. Okay? I'll be right back. Get his ass. All right. Hey, did anything happen? Did anything happen while I was gone? He looks $4,000 poorer. Did he get knocked? I don't have any viewers. It's just me, so I don't really have a way of knowing. So just you know, I hope you guys enjoyed that little pee break. I did wash my hands. I don't know. Axel keeps asking me every time I go to the bathroom. He's like, "Did you wash your hands? You didn't wash your hands. You didn't have enough time to wash your hands." I'm like, I did wash my hands. I don't know. Like, what do you want me to do? What more? What do I need to do to make you believe? Like, do you want me to video me washing my hands? Come on, baby. Get his ass. Get his ass. He's going down, dude. This guy might not be him. I actually don't know how he's done so well in this game. Polsky just disconnected. Unfortunate. Oh, he hit it. Oh, he's gone. All right, well, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Unfortunate. Is this just gonna be your play, brother? Like, you just not get bored? This guy's terrible. I just, like, I think there's some people that, like, sniping is just not for them. Like, I don't know. Maybe they gotta lock in their sensitivity, but this guy, I think he's wiggling, like, his right thumb. Like, he's trying to aim fully with his right thumb, and that's not how you snipe. I don't know if you guys know this. When you're trying to snipe, what you do is you get close to the target with your right thumb, and then you move your body. Okay, you got a guy right here. Your aim's over here. You turn to about right here, and then you move your body to be right on target, you know? So you're like right here, and then you know what I'm saying? Does that, I hope that made sense. I felt like a weird way to explain it, but I think it made sense. You're supposed to turn your body. You're not supposed to like turn your aim, dude. Or I guess you move your body. You don't turn your aim. You're like. I don't know. This guy's a weirdo though. Just sat up in one position. I just don't think he knows how to snipe. Has he even gotten one kill with this sniper the whole time? Got a guy above him. Free kill. Like, he gets a free kill with a kilo. I guess I don't get the appeal of doing this. Okay. This is insane. Oh, he saw it. That guy should leave. That guy should leave now. Whoa. You can't get him. The guy's like parking the helicopter inside. He flew it out. He's coming out. He's coming back, Vinyl. Lock in, buddy. All right, he's not going to get it. This is actually the worst kind of player. I'm not going to lie. Level 1000. If you like gaming like this, it's fine. But on the other side of it, like as a spectator, you know, like us, as a spectator, or even as a player that like just wants to come to this area of the map, people that just like grab specialists and then just sit at the building suck. Like, it is such a frustrating thing to deal with someone that literally spent all that time ensuring no one else could get it, and then you just suck dick at the game. Like, this guy's level 1000. Can barely aim a sniper for his, and this isn't me like by any means. Vinyl, if you watch this, brother, I hope you know this is not me dogging on you. This is me saying this playstyle literally makes no sense from another person's perspective. For you, I like obviously play the game how you want, but from a spectator point of view, God. And I'm not saying he should have to appease me as the spectator. That's not really the point. The point is, I would hate to run against this because it's like, this guy clearly has specialist, but he's incredibly annoying to fight because he just sits in the area that has specialist. So it's like, you can have it. You can have it. It's my specialist. My favorite. Yeah, he's just not really that great at sniping. It just feels pretty pointless, dude. Has he gotten one snipe? Like, has he gotten one proper kill here? Oh. This is miserable, dude. He's not gonna get it. He ain't gonna get it. With everything in me, I hope he gets sniped and cleaned. This guy has been repeatedly free to shoot in the head so many times. Finally. How do you not memorize the distance, right? All right, so I saw that he was right between the center lines and the notch. So if I aim right between the notch, then I should... See, he's like getting a little bit closer now, but he didn't at the beginning. Like, this dude's gonna pop a muni just so that you can shoot people from a distance. It feels so dumb. What is the point of specialist at this time? Why would you even want to do this, I guess, is my issue. Like, it feels like a waste of specialists. You have a baller game, you hop on and you get specialist? Hell yeah, you send everything. You whip out your AR and your SMG and you fight everyone forcibly. Or you even whip out the kilo. The kilo and the sniper is fine, but you utilize what you have. My God. Brother, how have you not figured out the distance at which you're supposed to shoot? And the way that this guy is also down below just aiming at him the entire time for free also kind of has me lost. What are you grabbing? What are you doing? Why does he keep... Oh, he's... He's trading it out so that it stays up there. Oh, what a sneaky boy. What a freaking sneaky boy. So he got PA'd. The other guy is rotating down to the right. Did he get sniped? Did this guy get shot? He got shot. And then he got back up. Oh my God. Not even the dude you should be scared about. I would not worry about the guy up top here, buddy. No, you keep shooting to the other guy. You're better than this guy. I'm talking to the guy down below. If he does it... The way that guy sniped him earlier? Oh my God. Like, I almost think he's pretty decent with his AR. So it's like, why would you even play like this? I know I'm dead. Just so y'all know. I know what you're thinking. Hey, how are you gonna talk shit from the grave? Because this is stupid. And because I can drop 36 kills and this guy can barely drop 6 when he's got them handed to him. What are we doing, dude? When this guy loses, I want you guys to remember that he wasted his whole game doing this, okay? Just remember that. How many minutes are we into this? 16 minutes into this game. Holy moly, man. 16 minutes? It's like 13 minutes of him doing this. Pop the UAV. What the hell are you doing? Pop the UAV. Pop. Thank you. Reminder, UAVs don't really work unless the player's shooting. So this guy right here is probably shooting, if I had to take a guess. And he just disappeared, which is how you know that that's exactly what was happening. Oh my God. I'm going to get a hunch with the way that I'm like leaned in on this. This is crazy. By the way, this is why I don't spectate. This is why I really don't do spectating anymore, is because people like this. Because even when you get somebody that is a level 1000 and likely has like a 7 to 8 KD, now I'm probably like a 2, let's be honest. But like someone like this that should be pretty decent, they just play like a goofball, bro. I'd rather just be the guy that plays at that point. Because how could you sit up in one place for 16 minutes? It's crazy. Are we taking bets as to whether or not this guy loses, though? I got money on it. I'll say he's gonna lose. I'm gonna just put it out there. I think he's gonna lose miserably. Like I think he's actually gonna get so pissed on it's gonna be funny. Come on. It was a freebie! Completely free? Completely free. Please. 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 Go push the Terminator. Go ahead. There's no way. There's no way. You're not gonna hit it. You ain't gonna hit it, bro. You ain't gonna hit it, bro. 16 players left. You still can't hit it. Oh, wow. He broke his armor. Ooh, big man, big man, big man. 2 bullets, by the way. He has used all 40 bullets. He has shot more than 40 times with 0 eliminations. 0 eliminations. Holy moly. How do you end up in this situation, man? Like, how do you end up in a situation where you've done nothing? Pop that thing. Oh, we're double advancing. This just seems pointless. You have specialists. It already shows everybody on the map when you pop a UAV once you get to the inner circle right here. So how does this help you? Also, advanced UAV, proper advanced UAV with specialists does not show this. The reason I'm mentioning that is because people keep saying that UAVs do work, but they do not. You just don't understand how it works. I'm sorry to break to burst your bubble. I told you. Like, like, there was just no question about it. There was just no question about it. What a waste. What a waste. Oh my God. What a waste of time, dude. What, like, you just wasted 15 minutes of your life that you're never going to get back. You didn't do anything productive. You didn't even improve at the game because you sat up top and just popped shots at people without getting a single elimination. What was the point? Like, what do you get out of that? Anyway, this guy's twisted. Clearly nasty at the game. He was in my last game, by the way, which means this guy also waited 12 plus minutes for a match. Insane. Absolutely insane. I'm sorry for being so negative about all this. It's just been ridiculous to watch this happen. Ridiculous to watch this happen. But that's what I'm talking about. I know that a lot of people are like, why do you care how people play? And it's because you just don't get anything out of it. And I can't imagine wasting my life in that capacity. Like, if you're camping and you're just camping and you're trying to stay alive, at least that has a use to it. But if you're just popping shots at people and you're never going to hit it, like, what are you doing? What does this do for you? You know? How do you improve in your life with something like that? That guy just got a free specialist. That's crazy. Let me turn my voices off real quick. He's got a guy beside him. I really want to turn off my voices. Show more dialogue volume. Because I don't want to hear this guy saying that. Jailbreak again. Jailbreak again? Again? The double jailbreak video is kind of crazy, huh? And you know what? Vinyl's gone. How unfortunate is that? Isn't that tough, man? Isn't that tough? Well, we're not going to land there. Probably float for a split, you know? Probably float for a split. I don't think I'm going to win, to be clear. 7 players remaining as of now. We're going to see how many players come back in just a moment. My hands are a little bit warmer because I didn't have it freezing in here. But again, you know, I'm cold. I'm just as cold as that other guy. Okay. Truly, I'd be mad as hell. I'm just taking out the people in the sky that were real. Let's do this. I'm good right here. Oh. Another level 1000, by the way. Oh my goodness. The guy that grabbed the specialist was a level 1000, just happened to go up top. How interesting. I do feel good about getting the 2 guys out of the sky. So that means the guys that floated in were basically just free kills, which means we end up in kind of the same situation as we were in earlier. Hold on, we gotta click spectate because this game's stupid as hell. I hope they fix that. This is dumb. Also, this is Urzikstan. How is this thing from Urzikstan still in the game? Doesn't make sense to me. Also, notice this screen is underneath the map. Twisted disconnected. So Blazing killed him in the middle of it. Ooh. So we got our guy back with specialist. Twisted dying at like 16 to 17 kills. I bet he got hungry. I bet that's what happened. Bro got hungry for the guys in the sky. There's a guy on his left shooting his ass. Yeah. It's so crazy how you land in and there's never anything good. Like, I was never going to be able to get that kill because the HDR is way better than the LW3A1 whenever it comes to hitting quick headshots, you know? At least comparatively with the ground loot one. He has no reason to sit where he's at. He could easily just... What a waste. Brother, what the hell are you doing? Like, you're such a goofball. How do you get to level 1000 and play this dumb? Like, that's my confusion at this rate. How does one make it to level 1000 while playing like a goofball? He's gonna die. He's gonna die. Oh, Hexblade. Do I get a 22 kills? Yeah, this guy's cheating. He's a hacker. I'm just kidding. Hexblade's a cool guy. I ran into him in a video a while back. Hexblade, if you lose this, I will lose full. Good job. Good job. Good golly, Miss Molly. My goodness, dude. Wow. Wow. All right, well, we got one more. Now, this one we're actually going to do a little bit differently, okay? The plan is we're going to stay alive as long as we physically can, and then we're going to spectate wherever the hell kills us, because if they kill us, they got to be good, right? I think that's how that works. I don't know. I actually don't know. Let's work our way back over to downtown. Woo! Sorry, it took me a minute to get back over. We're in it. We're ready. All right. Okay, this is not good. This is not that's not. I don't want that. I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of that. Let's see if they talk. I'll probably die, to be fair. Hello? Hello? Is there a man here? Hello? Hello? I know you hear me, boy.
Do you hear me? Come to me if you want to leave.
I ain't mean to do that, feller. I ain't mean to do that. Ah! Oh my God! Well, what are these lobbies, man? I just want to find some cheaters, bro. Do they have them? Are all these level 1000s just cheating? They got to be cheating, right? That's how that works. All right, we got at Suffolk. This guy on TTV, on TTV. Not for nothing, but this isn't me talking smack, but every time someone puts TTV in their name, you know what happens? They've got like 2 viewers. Nope, 0 viewers. Not 1 viewer. Not a singular viewer, this guy. And this isn't me talking smack, but this is me saying, maybe if you took your time to create content and instead of stream for 8 hours, you'd have more than 2. Create something people would enjoy watching, like bitching about spectating. You know, maybe that could work for him. I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is that if he gets slammed by this guy, I'm unfollowing him. Oh, okay. We're teabagging players that have ground loot while you're running around with your loadout. I don't know if I like this guy. I don't know. This guy's a little toxic, bro. Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let my boy cook. Let him cook for a second. Our boy about to be cooking here. He's sizzling. All right. This is way better than vinyl. I'll give you the, you know what? Suffolk, brother. I'm not a fan of you putting TTV in your name because I think it's a goofy tactic, but you know what I am a fan of? You whipping ass. You are spanking fellers. I mean, this feels pretty insane, right? Is he cheating? On God, what's happening here? Let me look at this guy's stream. Hold on. I didn't actually keep it up for a second. He had literally, this guy had 0 viewers. Let's see if he's talking. I don't believe he's talking. He is on controller. On an Xbox controller. Unless he's got DS4, but I don't know. Nice, a live tag. Lord have mercy. This guy's crazy though. Yo, we might be locking in here. Look. Maybe he just takes TTV out of his name. He starts popping off with some content. And he actually does some crazy stuff here. All right. I don't know how he expected he was going to get it. There are so many level 1000s now, though. I can't wait until it resets. Oh, the nade tactic. My man might be cooking. I'm not gonna lie. Woo! If you go sit up top with a sniper, I'm gonna punch you in the gonads, brother. Go grab that helicopter and leave. Okay. Hold up. Okay. He knows the tactic. Oh my god. Oh my god. Looks like he's playing for a UAV, which I like. This man's a freak. This man is good. I don't like the helicopter play only because we can't see, but Yo, this man has a brain. Wait just a second. My man's has a brain. Now, a little reminder, you can't see the UAV when it pops up unless they start shooting with an unsuppressed weapon, so keep that in mind as we progress throughout this match, since this guy's going to be using UAVs. Minimap, pretty much pointless. Okay, just keep that in mind. This is great. This guy's pretty good. Kind of an asshole for teabagging that guy, but I get it. Sometimes you got to give him a bag. Give him a bag, give him a tag. You know what I'm saying? Bag and tag. Here we go. Got it right below him. He's probably going to jump. Yep. Figured he'd chalk the chopper. The chopper is somehow still alive, and he gets Juanes out of the game. Don't know how this works. Seems like he's pushing into this building where there's a guy in a car. He's going to waste his time and shoot at this, even though it's completely pointless. He's got a guy up top with a sniper over on this building. I saw it for a split second. He's got a loadout over here. He's probably going to go for his 8 attachment on one gun or the other. If I'm this guy, I'm tossing a nade. Jeez, Lou! Brother, my man's. Wait a minute. Wait a damn it. Wait, that jackal was grounded the entire time too, by the way. Wait. This guy's crazy. Like, this guy's really, really good. You know what I'm realizing though? He's got camos that he can't have on these guns, which means he either did the camo swap glitch or he's got an unlock tool, but I'm not 100% sure how all that works, so. You'll have to let me know. If you're somebody that did the camo swap glitch, let me know if you can still have it. I don't know how it works, but I thought everybody got caught for that stuff. He double UAVs. Like, he grabs one and then he pops one. Or he pops one and grabs one, I mean. 12 eliminations. The only issue is because there's so many level 1000s on, like, he's kind of running into a situation where he could break his PR if the lobby was just a little bit less dead. So, oh, this is a toughie, man. This is a toughie. I don't know, man. This man's kind of popping. Brand new whip. Quite possibly opt in. Stops the car. He's got a guy behind him, I'm guessing. I don't know why he just stopped like that. Holy headshot, brother. He lined his arrow up, I'm guessing, on the mini-map to where that guy popped up on the UAV. That guy had nothing. He did have a care package. Oh, we're gonna throw it on that car. Let's check the thing here. Nobody's talking in game chat. This guy's crazy. I've never seen him before in my matches. He's a level 1000. Dude, his centering is so good. I feel like I'm sucking this man dry right now. My bad, guys. I don't know. This is beautiful gameplay. Like it doesn't look like cheating. I just want to be very clear because like cheating doesn't look like this. But wow, and he's smart enough to swap seats, dude. This man's crazy. I'm about to. I swear to. I'm just locked in for him, bro. Here's the guy. Guy's gonna hop out. Guy's gonna hop out. It's right above you. Smoke grenade to make the guy miss. He knows that he has tracker, so he can just chow anything. And he just sends it. He's got such great awareness. Oh, this is a masterclass. For just a regular dude? Like, is this guy somewhere? Like, is he streaming somewhere else too, aside from Twitch? Am I missing something? You know what? The funny thing is, his title is One Legit Player versus the Cheater Army. Big brain. 6.62 KD. Wow. Let's check his YouTube. His YouTube, the last video he posted was 9 years ago. Okay. All right. This is kind of cool. He is online. He's on Twitter. Hasn't posted on there. Oh, he's just... All right, he's one of those. All he does is bitch about cheaters, actually. It's pretty unfortunate, now that I think about it. He might be one of those, dude. He might be one of those where all he does is bitch about cheaters and, like, tag the, like, people at Call of Duty. That's unfortunate. Like, I'm glad he's a good player. But that's just unfortunate, dude. Like all of his tweets, every one of them were just him being like, "This is a cheater. This is a cheater. This is a cheater." Ugh, just a bad look, dude. I'm not saying it's not okay to be upset about cheaters. I mean, the whole point of this video is to kind of test and see how bad it is right now. But what's not okay is to only bitch about cheaters, because it's just, we get it. There's only so much we can do, you know? There's only so much they can do. It just gets you muted so fast by the people at Call of Duty because it's like, we know, we're working on it, you know? It is just a little sad. For such a good play. I mean, he's at 17 eliminations. Dude's absolutely killing it right now. He's gonna hop the wall. He's gonna hop the wall, brother. You may as well take high ground. That's free. That's free. That's free. That's free. That's free. He's overthinking it now. He's too high of a kill. And he knows. Oh, smart play. Smart play. Smart play. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't think you guys understand how smart that play was. Yo. Yo, wait. Wait. I'm glazing the hell out of this guy. I don't want to fight this guy ever. Ever. I'm glad I was making spectating content. You know? Holy moly. I know this guy's gonna eventually end up seeing this video. It always makes it back to him whenever I spectate like a streamer or something. But like, oof. I hope he doesn't take offense to me like what seems talking smack, but in reality it's me just like critiquing specific things about like the way that you interact with people online. I have to do it a lot, to be quite honest, because people are like, I don't get why people don't talk to me. It's like, brother, I've gone through it. I've gone through the exact same thing. I've acted the exact same way. It's just not something you want to do. Doesn't do anything for you. So he's marking a guy over there. He's got a guy inside this building. He marked it with 2 separate pings. That's how you know that he's a decent player, because you mark one with a danger ping. You mark one with a regular ping. That way they don't disappear. Well, I mean, I say disappear. That way, the important one doesn't disappear, right? So you can hear him. He's inside this little room right here on the right. He heard him. All it took was one little step. He thought the exact same thing. That guy had apparently, like, walked out of it. Now, notice what he could have done is he could have chowed that. He could have jumped up and tried to shoot him, but instead he slowed down a second and he let the guy make the mistake, which was pushing him. And the reason why is, had he jumped and tried to mantle over, it would have got him stuck in the animation. He wouldn't have been able to use his weapon. So it's very smart of him to do exactly what he did. Now, he did see on the UAV that he had a guy up top left. He had it marked with the green mark. He's got a guy on the top right as well. He didn't see the guy on the right. He went ahead and took that left chow. And he keeps checking this window. He's thinking the guy's gonna peek him. What he could do, realistically, is he's got that little jump right there. Toss that nade. Perfect little nade. He jumps up right here. He has to know that's there. Guy dropped down. What the fuck? Wait. You can switch to your melee weapon and it gets rid of the shock? Huh? Am I crazy? Is that what just happened? That's what just happened, right? That play was a little weird. Unless he heard him, that was a little weird. And the reason I'm going to say that is because he backed up at the exact moment that guy went to hit the heady. And had he been just a hair forward, he would have probably gotten caught by that guy. Like, he's incredibly smart, but that was just a weird play. I don't really have an explanation for it, but maybe I wasn't looking close enough. He may have seen the guy's head whenever he started moving back. Could have just been random, to be fair. He's playing UAVs, so there's no reason that he would be cheating, just to be clear. He's also level 1000, which is nearly impossible to do unless you pick up the cheats later. You are using something like a DMA, like we mentioned in the first game, which is, from my understanding, completely undetectable because it doesn't pass through your gaming PC's memory. It passes through your streaming PCs, which keeps you from getting banned. That's kind of the whole idea of it, but nobody does it. Like, only like super dweebs do stuff like that, where they're like, yeah, I'm gonna spend $600 on this or whatever the fucking price is. That guy's an outrageous amount of money, dude. So I know there's a guy sitting in the truck, I'm guessing. He's got 2 nades. He's also got a muni box. This guy's crazy. Check for the... Oh, he knows there's another guy there. Dude, this guy is wild. This is so fun to watch, though. Oh my god. Did you see that the guy had a rocket? He just pulled out a rocket? That's crazy. Got a guy's bottom. He's popping shots. He's got a guy on his left. Well, he's popped a UAV, so he knows. Nope, you gotta move. Knew that was gonna happen. How did he plate? When was the plating animation? How did he plate up? I know it's busted with tempered and like being in the middle of something, so maybe. You hear the ladder? He goes up top. He's on the roof. He's got a kilo in his hands. He dropped back down inside. He's jumping. Got a sniper from behind. He knows that there's a sniper behind. So he knows he has to take a different position. Make sure there's something between him and the sniper. This guy's a genius. Like most streamers, they just fly at people. And the reason that I like this guy is that the positioning that he takes has always been the focus. So you can hear that there's a guy in the building behind him. Seems like the guy in the building behind is on the roof based on the fact that that guy was shooting. So he's going to know that. He's going to think, all right, that guy was shooting at the guy. He knows the guy's on the building or in the building, so he had to be on the building. Now he's got to put something between him and the guy up top. He trusts his aim enough to sit in the smoke, even though he's on controller. He thinks there's another guy. I'm pretty sure that was the guy. Now, positioning-wise, this sucks. Okay, and the reason why is because he took the one position that was good on the map, because otherwise what you end up doing is you have to fight the edge of the map. So as a good player, what you're going to end up doing is heading to a position like this every time, something more like dense with buildings so that you have more cover. And that's why you saw him do what he did, which is take this area. The problem is with these circles, it pushes you out in the open. So your only option is take the vehicle. Yep. Playing for this, you're probably going to get an aid attachment. But I don't know why he would, now that I think about it. Because he already has, yeah, he already has them. So he doesn't need to go for his aid attachment. Now, you saw that a guy popped up on the map because they were shooting, and the exact position would probably be inside of the train based on what we saw. So what he can do is he can use the vehicle as cover. So he swaps seats, He's looking in there, but we can't see it because it doesn't work like that as a spectator view. He's going to swap seats whenever he takes the chow. You hear the guy moving, by the way. He's running in circles. If this guy gets naded, his car may explode. Oh my God. This is just some random dude. You know? Like, that's kind of the beauty of all this. And I tossed the car out in the open there. Oh, too far of a nade. You're not thinking about the way that it throws because of the grenadier here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God! He doesn't have a UAV, so he's playing based on the information that he has from audio cues. He heard a smoke over there, which is going to be near the buy. And usually there is a guy near the buy, right? That's kind of how it works, is that people like to play the buy stations. Right now, he's got 27 eliminations. He could drop a 30. The ego in this guy most likely wants the 30, right? At this point, you're like, I'm this far in the game. There's 3 players left. If I get all 3 of these guys, I'm getting a 30. Otherwise, I'm just going for the win. Question is, does the 30 matter that much? Doesn't matter anymore. The guy just died to a PA. So no point in going for the 30. Now he just knows that he either gets the final kills or he lets them fight each other, and then he just fights in a 1v1 situation. So now that he lost the 30, he's more likely to just chill over here. 1v1 situation, it's just him and the other guy. Grabs the loadout. The loadout's going to have a different setup. So he's got a 3-time scope because he's got a distant play. Wow. Jailbreak. If this guy doesn't get the kill right now, the game goes to a jailbreak. He has to get it. He has no option. Look at what he does. He knows he has to go. He knows he has to go. There's no way. You gotta go. If you don't get this, you lose. Oh no. What is he doing? Ah! He just glitched out. What the fuck just happened? He's dead. He's dead. He just died. 12 players came back. One's in the sky right here. That guy's 1 HP. Okay, so this is the guy down below on the vehicle just popping shots at people. I got 250 bucks. There's really nothing holding me here. 7 players left. This guy's probably going to go for the kill on me. He doesn't. How interesting is this, dude? What a moment. I'm really hoping that he wins. That's got to be him right there. What I can do is probably just land up here. Is that him? It's him. It's him for sure. Hey. Oh my God. You're him, Suffolk. I've been spectating you the whole game. You're crazy at the game. You're cracked. Get that 30, baby. Get that 30. Get me. Get my ass. Get my ass, baby. Woo! What a pleasure. What a pleasure to die to that man for the 2nd time. Look, we might not get to see the final kill of the game here just because of the way that it goes like hella slow. But man. 3 players remaining. Let's see how many kills he has. 1v1 situation. You can see it in the top above my camera here. What? He won! He won! We finally get to see the final kill. Let's see it, baby. Let's see it. How many kills did this guy get, too? Like, that's my question. Wow. I mean, just wow, dude. That was a pleasure to watch, dude. I mean, that was literally a pleasure. I cannot believe it. This is the one time I'm going to stick around. I'm curious what title they give this guy. I never actually pay attention. I'm just curious. Do they even give those anymore? I want to see it. Zip his ass. Oh, he quit. He backed out. He backed out. That's what that was. Yeah, see? Switch to the default character. Didn't even give him a title. This man is all business. He said, get me into the next game. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel, all right? We're working our way to 500K on the channel. My God, I cannot believe it. I can't see Suffolk's scoreboard. I can see my squad and my scoreboard, but I can't see his. Stinks. Stinks. I wanted to know how many kills he got. Obviously, he dropped 30 because I was the 30th. So that's kind of cool, but wow. Wow. You guys have a great day. Get a controller. You're going to love it. All right. Bye.